Do you want me to talk? Check. Check 1, 2, 3. Welcome to the 2019 CopRice Yard Dog Championship here in sunny Omeo. We've got Bree on course in the top 10. It's just getting set up, put into the force of the drenching race. Just got to pop the dog through to hold the gate position so it's nice and clear and ready to be opened. Bree's been having a great weekend. This dog's been going well for her. Just got to get one to start. A little bit of difficulty. Just clean that gateway out, try and start again. So she'll lose a few points there. Hope to get them down this time. Okay, we've got the bums in the wrong direction again, so we need to clear out again and try and get a start. A couple have had a look, but not not convinced they're going to go down there yet. There goes one now. Sort of keep them flowing. As you go up, pack it up a bit. Now, unfortunately, dog didn't go quite far enough to get a nice bit of a break there. Getting the pressure on now. Well done, Zoe. The judges have asked for the dog to be up to unload, so she'll take the dog up at least to the second sheep. There we go. So we have to unload. She'll regather these sheep and take them back down to the start of the drafting force. She'll shut all the gates. She can't move until they're in position. And she has to walk straight across to the draft force, open them up and put them in nice and smoothly. As you can see, dog and human change places. That's well done. She's got to clear the gate, hold a position, open all the gates and then draft. So there's a drafting pattern here today. Can change from different trials. See how she goes. Okay, she's set to go. She'll want to get a nice start here. It's been down a little bit of time. Let's pick up a bit of time here. Try and get a start. Couple have had a look, just got to get them over and get them there to go. There we go. So it's the first three under the arm and the last three under the arm. If that's not achieved, then she'll lose a lot of points. She's looking good at the moment. She's completed that. She shuts all gates. She'll settle the dog there. Shut all gates. So now she has to clear the gate before she leaves, gets past that pin there. She's done that. She's clear to open the gate to the truck or the trailer. Just to load the trailer nice and smooth. Can be a little bit tricky here. Turn them in, get them up the ramp. She's got to start. Looks good. Not too many breaks. Here we go. We've got a bit of a jam there. The judges will be looking at that. Well done. Dog cleared it out. Starts again. Once the sheep across the line, it's clear to go on and empty the truck. Just needs to punch a few out. Bit of a break in flow there, so lose a few there. Here we go. Put the dog in again, shut the gates, and then she's got to come and open the big gate and rebox these sheep and put them away. It's a bit of a tricky put away. It's pretty tight in the corner and the dog has to hold them without breaking across the line or past the gate before Bree gets to the gate. So she'll be concentrating here. Obviously, where most trials are won or lost. She's got them pretty set well. Settle them down. Now she started to walk, so she has to keep walking. Dog's holding position. She opened the gate and put them away, and it's all over. Well done, Bree and Zoe. Well done. While we've got a little break until the next dog, we've got we thank our sponsors, CopRice, Working Dog, obviously East Gippsland Farm Dog Group. So nice pickup, nice movement, nice forward movement around the competitor. We just want to keep him out of that right-hand corner, so we don't want the dog pushing him over like that. So judges will be looking at that. They wanted him over in the left side. So they want the dog on the job all the time. They want him over in that corner before he gets to the gate. So, yep, he's achieved that. A bit of a break there, so he'll lose a point there. They'll be looking at these breaks, so he'll be losing points each time he gets a break away from the mob. You start with 100 points and then you're deducted for all these little misdemeanors that occur. So competitors are aware of that, so they try to stop it, obviously. The little fella's working hard there. As you can see how quick you can lose a few points. Well done, got a good start there. With a bit of a jam, but he'll fix that up. Right on, he's got them all in. So he'll pop that dog up, bring him up to unload. Not too bad. You just hold him, pop him back in the corner, ready for the force of the draft. So as soon as he gets to the dog, he changes positions. Hold them sheep. Didn't want him to go running back down the end of the course because big loss of points if that happens. So he's looking pretty good. All in. Sets all his gates, ready for the draft. Really important to have a nice, consistent flow through here, not too fast. So try and get his dog to control the speed. He's got the first three under his arm and the last three under his arm. So got a bit of a jam up there in the neck. So we have to clean out and start again.
Cash! Back. Sit there! Sit there! Sit there! Sit! Go back. Cash! Cash!
A bit too much bark there. A bit too much pressure. Starting to ball these sheep up. They don't want to. Just needs to relax a bit to get him to walk off him and hopefully down the draft. Bit too much work, so you'll be losing points there.
Cash, come on, cash. Go back. Sit, cash, steady. Back.
So you're trying to quieten the dog down now.
Sit, back. Cash. Back. Cash.
Sometimes bark's good, and sometimes it can be your enemy. So you need to find the happy medium.
Sit. Back. Cash back.
Fresh sheep like this probably don't need too much bark.
Back, go back.
Bit of a break in flow there. He needs 3 out. Yep, he's got his 3. Judge will be looking at that last one hanging back. So. Here we go. We got a nice start here. You'd be hoping for not too many more jams and breaks. He's lost a few points earlier, so he'll be trying to get a nice flow to finish off. Trying to find one to get off. There's a little bit of movement. Rotate him a bit to find a leader. Okay, he's got a couple buried in the corner there. He's going to have to get up and roll them around. He's keen to get on with it. He'll rebox these sheep and put them away. Tuck him back in the corner and get a nice straight line to his gate. So just got to force him into the corner. Nicely set up. Well done, good finish in the end. Vin Geddes, one of the quietest workers around. Always concentrates to the nth degree. Very steady. A little bit of backward movement there on the pickup, so judges will be looking at that. We need nice forward flow down and around the competitor. Yeah, breakaway, that'll cost him a few points. Vin knows that now he's got to put a bit of pressure on and get him down and around him. Doesn't want that to happen again. Keep him out of that bottom corner. Tuck him over to the left. Set up. Looking good. It's a tricky spot here. It's been a tricky spot for the last 3 days. Just for breaks, the dog's got to push cover all at the same time basically, and looks like Turbine's going to have a bit of a win here. Got to get these sheep flowing again. Otherwise time will start to hurt him. Just got to roll them around. As you can see, he had to roll one and cover, but they get a bit quick. He's got one tucked behind the gate there. He's got to get him back out of there. Tuck him in again and start again. So other than a couple of breaks, he's going all right. Turbine's getting a little impatient with a couple of them. A couple of them are annoying him. Starting to put a little bit more pressure on him. As you can see, the ones that keep breaking. There's a couple of them there that are putting the pressure on him all the time. So Turbine will win in the end. Got a bit of a block there. He's going to have to come up and clear. They'll be looking at that. Didn't come right up and clear out. Now he's right. Start again. Well done. He got him there in the end. Well done. He had to work for that, but he got him there in the end. As you can see, these dogs are beautiful and shiny and well prepared for the trial. Obviously eating CopRice, working dog. Great food, especially this new product, the adult. Very good. Bonner says, Turbine says, come on, boss. Let's get this job done. Got to start. Looking good, nice and quiet. Pressure's off. Good flow. Well done, boys. Turbine's gone straight through and cleared the gate, sitting there waiting for the boss to finish his job. Couple of little problems there, but just get them back together and get them up this ramp. As you can see, the draw to the other sheep that are outside that they drafted off, they wanted to rejoin, so Turbine had to work a bit there in the corner. It's ready to unload. Turbine says, get off. A little bit of a break there. Ben may look nice and calm, but he'll be churning inside a bit. He needs to get this put away nice and clean to come off with a pretty good score. Tuck him back into that corner so he can walk straight across to his gate. He's achieved that. He's to make sure none come and spear around and cross the face of the gate before he gets there. He's achieved that. Just pop him away and shut the gate and she's all over. And now Vinny can breathe again. Next up is Dale Thompson with Broken River Sheba. He's had a good weekend as well. He's also made the top 10 here, so he'll be pretty pleased with his 3 days. Sheba's straight onto the job. Down straight around him. Just setting them up. And the judges will hit him a bit for that. That backward movement back past the sign. They've asked for a certain position there, so sheep went back a bit too far. Just back in the race now. 3 to go. He's clear to shut the gate now. Just have to be a little careful when he goes to unload that his dog doesn't fall out of the race. These sheep are up a bit high. And the judges will be looking at that. They ask for the dog to be up there to unload the second sheep. Or thereabouts. He's a bit short, I'd say. Now he's got a bit of a break in the flow, so they'll be looking at that as well. Dale will be hoping for a nice flow here now to finish off the trial, other half of the trial. Yeah, got a bit of a break there, so you'll, there's a couple there, or one. The community of Omeo has been great to us this weekend. They put on a great weekend for us. Gold marriage was very well. And all the sponsors, the local sponsors, have been fantastic. Dale's dog's moving around a bit there, so he'll be wanting to sit back on that gate. Judges will be having a little bit of a look at that. They don't like too much movement away from that gate. Oh, nearly had an escapee. The sheep goes out of the arena, then it's called lost sheep and it's all over. But that one stayed in, fortunately, for Dale, so he'll be pretty happy with that. He had an earlier run where one jumped over and he had to leave. So His heart would have been in his mouth. Just got to finish off now. He's got to tuck him back in this corner. He's got a few that want to keep breaking, so he's just got to be careful here that we don't have one shoot across in front of him. Dog covered well. There we go, look at that. Bugger. Yeah, you'll lose a couple there. Dog covered nicely. Well done. Next up is Mick Hedger with Albie. We thank the East Gippsland Shire for their contribution to the weekend as well. And without all these sponsors and helpers, we wouldn't be able to run these trials. So we appreciate all the help we get. Just got to tuck them back. Don't want them up too far. Time he gets to that gate, they need to be in the right position. Otherwise, he'll be losing points. Judges ask for certain spots on the course, so the competitors have to abide by that. These are nice fresh sheep, these. Putting a bit of pressure on the dogs here. There we go. A bit too much bark. Broke one away. So he'll be losing a few points there. Not what Mick will be wanting. You just got to get them rolling around that edge there and pop them in the gateway. Starting to roll now. A little bit too much pressure. A fine line here between too much and not enough. And push and cover. Got him now. we got a start, but we got one backwards there. Yeah, he's flipped around, that's good. Pushing down. He's got these last few in and he'll be right to close the gate. It's tightening up now. Got a couple the wrong way here, so it'll be interesting on the unload. They might hold up and create a few breaks, so the judges will be looking closely at this. Yeah, that's well done. Backed them out nicely. Good work. So just the one big break. Could have been a few more, but Albie's up to the task. Just trying to work him in here. He's a bit worried, Albie, that one's going to break, so he's trying to cover a lot quicker than the other side. He's doing well. Just rolling one at a time now. Just got to watch this fella. There, he got him. Yep. There he goes. That little bit too much pressure there and ducked him where he shouldn't have and popped that sheep out. Judges will be onto that.
Stop. Albie, stop. Stop. Stop, mate.
Accept the draft now. He's got the first three and the last three, so let's hope he can achieve that smoothly and efficiently.
Back. Back.
Just got to get a start.
Back. Get out, get out, get out. Back out, back out. Get out.
We've got one having a look, but
Back, back, back.
his
back.
mate blocking.
Quiet. Back. Don't. Back. Back. Back.
Here we go. He's had another look. He's just got to give him a tap and hopefully he'll go. There we go. He's gone again. Here we go.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Sit. Just sit. Just sit. Just sit. Just sit.
He's missed draft there, so he'll be in a lot of trouble. So he'll either fix it or they'll say continue on, but take the draft. So you'll lose quite a considerable amount of points there. The judges are just conferring at the moment. He has one less on the trailer, so usually they make him fix it. So you'll have to get that extra sheep back in there. His time's on him now, so he's got to get that one. So he's got the right number going up onto the trailer. He was going fairly well too, so he'll be pretty disappointed with that. Pretty tough to get these sheep away from the others now, so pressure's on. He's got a bit of trouble here. He's retiring. So what he should have done was shut that back gate so he could redraft without that flow flying through. So a bit disappointing for Mick and Elby, but they'll bounce back. As he always is. Package may look pretty relaxed and all that, but he hits the spots, gets him moving. Pretty experienced dog. And just tuck him over to the left side there nicely. You won't let him drift too far. Joe will be hoping for a nice clean entry here without too much fuss. Bit of a break. As I said earlier, this is a tough part of the course. To push and cover, and some of the sheep see that gap between the dog and the handler, and off they go. Got one in, but just need a few more to flow in as well and start the ball rolling. That big fella's keeps looking for a break. He's been having a look. He could be good for Joe and Package, but he also may cause him a bit of grief in the end. Let's see how he goes. Joe will be hoping he runs straight down and pushes a few of his mates in there. Just got to pack this up a bit tighter. A little bit of a jam there. Pack's coming up to unload. Got to start. Off he goes back. A little bit of a break there, but it's always going to happen with that couple of sheep turnaround. Not much you can do about it. Well done. Got him in without any breaks there. He's just having a little rest there, waiting for the boss to open the gates. Waiting for the command.
Back spike. Back spike. Back here spike. Back here spike.
Joe's gone with the option to push with the speed.
Back here spike.
The bar, he had all the sheep heading in the right direction.
Back here spike. Back here. Come here. Spike. Back spike. Back spike. Back here. Back come here. Back quick back. Back
Got his
spike.
first three, but he got a bit of a
Get
break in
off.
between.
Get off. Okay. Okay.
So got his last three out. Average scores this weekend. They've been between sort of 85 and 93. Had a few good scores run. Got to work a bit here to get one to lead up the ramp. They'll just be a bit careful here. That big fella might just pop over the fence, clear the gate and start again. A little bit of a break, but started again. Pack's loving it. Tail wagging away. Got to get one next start. He's got one. Just don't want them to run back up that ramp and jam that front up before the others come out. He's done well. Got one stuck. He's just gonna. Just look after these sheep. We don't want anyone hurt, so Joe just jumped in there to unhook a horn. Some of these have got the horns on them and they get stuck. So Joe was straight onto it. Just got to pop them away now. Got them all ready. Open the gate, turn them for home. Okay, Vinghetti's back again with his dog Scorioki Pontus. Pontus is sitting up nicely waiting for those sheep. So where are they, boss? Pontus has got them moving nicely. A little bit of trouble there, got them back down the course a bit. Pontus popped them in there nicely. We're hoping for a nice fill here in the race. So he's had his first attempt. He's going to try again and try his luck. Got a starter. Got to get these rest and look around and check out where their mates are and hopefully follow them. And just had a sheep jump out, so he's going to have to get him back in. So he'll have a fair point deduction there. Hopefully the sheep will go down and around Vinny and back in and won't take up too much of his time. It's a bit hard when they got to get them away from the others and get them back around and through the gate again. He says, I'll just jump back in myself, he says. Back in ready to go. So Vinny will shut that gate. A bit disappointing when they jump out. Takes a bit of hole in your points. All a bit messy, so the judges will be having a bit of a look at that. Not much you can do about it. So Vinny will be hoping for a nice second half of the trial. Try and maximise his points loss now. Try to dig him out of the corner and get this flow started. Here we go.
Get off, mate. Get off! Good boy. Get off, Ponty.
Been there trying to slow the sheep movement down. Want them rushing through there and misdraft.
Drop there.
We missed that opportunity there, so he has to go again. He's got a couple going now, so to take it a bit easy, you don't want one popping over there. Just got to get that sheep right on. Can't go on and unload until he's over the line. As you can see, he's been wanting him back out so he can now unload. got a start, but they've stopped. As you see, Vinny was working a bit hard there to try and get that dog around into that corner and get him out of there so he could keep the flow happening. That one that's journeyed him up there is causing him a bit of grief, so he'll try and clean him out or get one to push against him and push him out of the way. There we go. Well done in the end. Rebox these sheep and pop them in the corner and put them away and hope it's a nice clean put away for him. Just got to tuck him over a little bit more off the line of his walk. Bit tricky here, got to hold and otherwise they fly past the gate. Just a little bit of a break there, they'll have a little bit of a look at that. Adam will keep him out of that corner and set him up. Don't want him going back down the ground. Been good there. Pressure there, didn't let any of them pop back past. You got one started. He's just going to pop back out there and cause a bit of grief. So needs to push him along. The others will push him back to the. Just needs a bit of pressure now to fill it up. Great to see these dogs. The way they move across the backs and back through. Up he goes to unload. A bit of a break there, but that couldn't do much about that. You'll obviously lose points, but there's not much you can do about it when they're backwards. Pretty hard. Just hope the others push him out. Well done, Moss. It's nice and calmly done that. Didn't upset the sheep too much. Couple more of our sponsors for this weekend is Bill Wyndham, Livestock and Real Estate, Dalson's, You, Me and the Dog. You, Me and the Dog sponsors the Encourage series, which is very good. Just having a little bit of trouble opening gates. Sometimes they jam up a bit.
Easy, easy. Round. Be around, be around. Be around, be him off, be him off, be him off, be him off. Back, be him off, be him off. Back, back, back. Sit, 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 sit. 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 Sit.
A little bit of difficulty there, but he got his 3 out, so and well, got the last 3 out, so he's completed the draft correctly. So
Good boy, sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
and well done, got a good start there. Just got to keep them flowing. Clear to unload. turn him around again and heading back out the gate. He's got to get a couple lined up. He's got a couple lined up and away they go. Well done, Moss. Needed a nice unload and he got it. It's well worked by Adam and Moss. It was well done. Had a good half of the trial. Should score reasonably well. So they were pretty happy with that. So we have the second last competitor in the top 10 is Joe Spicer back again with Go Get a Clue. They'll be been very consistent this weekend and pretty high scores in the 90s, so he'll be looking to run in the 90s again and he'd be very, very happy. So, see how they go. Wait for those sheep to settle and get them back a little bit. Away we go. Sure how the judges will look at that, but just holding up in that corner a little bit. I would have preferred to see him go round him and continue to move on. Set him up nicely here, ready for the force. Got a few challenging him now. Got to get on top of him. It's a little bit too close he was there. Joe's got him under control now and start working him in. When you're chasing big scores, you hate to see them break past you. You get annoyed. But he's done well. He's got him in. Going to clean this gate. Ready to load. Joe will be looking for a nice clean walk up here. Pack him up nicely. without too much fuss. Got him balling up a bit here. He needs the one to break off and run up there. Got him going. Just keep feeding him in now. And walking in nicely now. Just going to pack him up a bit and close that back gate. Got him in. Unload nicely there. Just rolling them in now. It's going quite nicely. Pretty experienced campaigners. They'll be trying to minimise their points losses here. He knows you'll be going quite well and just got to keep it flowing.
Sit, left, left, blue, sit, clue, sit, come left, sit, blue, spook, get off, blue, sit, blue, come right, blue, come right, blue, come right, sit, get off, left. Good boy. Get off, Blue. Good boy. Get off. Blue, come right. Blue, come right. Sit. Blue, sit. Left. Sit. Come right. Clue. Left. Good boy.
Working pretty hard here to try and get one to
sit.
start
Sit.
for him.
Get off. Sit. Blue, sit. The spook. Get off. Right. Sit. Spook here. Blue, come left. Come left. Blue, come here. Spook. Good boy. Go back. Sit.
Movement now.
Sit.
Get a work play.
Get off. Sit.
Blue there.
Sit. 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 Sit.
Competitors have an option to Either climb over the fence or go through a little gate there. Most of them are opting to step over the fence. It's all cool. Judges okayed that at the start. Got a nice start there. Just what he was looking for. You just hope for a nice flow without too much pressure from the dog. He wants to stay pretty relaxed here so he can unload without too much fuss. Set him in. Set him right. That was well picked. Got the start he wanted. And the big fella's jammed over the front of the gate there. You've got to get him out. Well done. Going pretty well. They'll be looking for a nice put away here now. Finish off his trial. Finish off a tough 3 days. Just got to keep an eye on them brakes. He doesn't want that to happen when he starts his walking. You just hold him in there. He's got him fairly calm. You see Joe's keeping a close eye on him. He doesn't want him moving much further up the course. Just want to tuck him back and put him away. I'll probably push these sheep are up the course a bit, but they're going to let it go, so. Try not to disturb them too much. Try and keep them out of that right-hand corner. They want them over to the left. They don't want them pulling back up the course like that. They need them tucked back down in the corner, or just out of the corner. A little unsteady, these sheep. Dog's got to get on top of them and get them in line, or she's going to have a few breaks here. A bit loose. It's not what she wants. Cleaning this gate out, a bit tight there. Trying to get in there to have to work a bit. Just got to dig them ones out of the corner. Get a start. A couple across there. She needs to clean them out, start again. We've got one now. Away we go. That same one that jammed it up before has popped back into the, held them up again, which is a bit of a pain, but the dog will probably come up and push them up in there a bit. Some of the dogs elect to go back down their back, some go back underneath. Nice and effective anyway. Going to unload now. Fair break there, so judges will be looking at that. Needs to get him up and push him again. Well done, Cruz. Got him out of the corner. Just open, no brakes. Yep, in they went. Should be looking for a nice clean draft here. Hasn't lost a lot of points. Not too bad. Got the 6 out under her arm. Shut all the gates and off to the trailer she'll go.
Sit.
Needs a good quick start here, and she's got it. Cruz has been patient. Been asked to come up now. Got one stuck there. Competitor will help it. Welfare of the sheep is very important, so we act straight away. No loss of points. Just needs to keep this flow moving. Well done. Just reset these sheep now. Put them back in the corner. Hope for a smooth put away, and it'll be the end of the trial, and that'll be the end of the top 10. We should have a winner. We'll bring you the scores later. A bit of a break there, so